Hi, my name is Gerry Tuten. Welcome to my show at the Wayne Art Center.
Through March 12, 2016, the Wayne Art Center is hosting a dazzling exhibition of landscape-based abstractions by metalsmith turned painter Gerry Tuten. Although these paintings have echoes of DeKooning, Tapies, Soutine, Twombley, and the late garden paintings of Monet, they remain resolutely her own.
I'm not a good speaker, but I let the paintings speak. I'm a non-representational painter. I am not as interested in rendering what I see as I am in expressing my response to what I feel. This show represents a body of work done over an 8-year period, inspired by joy in our natural world. Elements of earth, water, fire, and air give form to all life and play a prominent role in my inspiration. By exploring organic, natural forms and the visceral textures of paint with spontaneity and freedom, I play at mark making, surface, and application while trying to stay ahead of my grasping mind. I thrive on challenge, action, and awakening, and I'm intensely curious. Here in the process, I break all the rules. If I can allow my paintings to run free, trusting my intuition, then I can find delight and joy. The surface is just a place to free myself, to surrender. Paint speaks stronger than words. Clarity is distilled, the paintings come as gifts.
I asked Gerry about the technical side of her work.
In these paintings, I use a lot of big brushes and small brushes too. I spent a month in Beijing a few years ago, and I bought a whole lot of brushes over there. They're made out of horse, a lot of them. Just give different strokes, different marks. I use house paint on some of these paintings and acrylics. Sometimes I'll come in with oil and seeds afterwards, or I'll use whiteout.
Whiteout? I haven't heard that for a while. Is that what they used to use with typewriters?
It's something that I send for at Staples. Yes, it's used for typewriters.
Is it archival art material?
I have no idea. But I do put glaze over it, and that keeps it. I layer. I love to layer. And that's one thing about acrylic, that it dries so quickly that you can layer it, whereas with oil you'd have to wait and wait and wait, and I don't have the patience to do that.
Gerry, where did you go to art school?
I went in New York to Parsons School of Design, and then I came to Philadelphia and went to University of the Arts, which was then PCA, Philadelphia College of Art. After that, I went to graduate school at Tyler School of Art out in Elkins Park.
Did you have any particular teachers that were mentors to you?
Yeah, Olaf Skogfors was a metalsmith, and he was at PCA, Scandinavian, and he died a few years after I graduated. He was very much a mentor, and all through Tyler, he was a mentor too. Was
the switch from metal work to painting traumatic at all?
I wouldn't say traumatic. Very few people change from 3-dimension to 2-dimension. But I was ready for it. The metal I'd taken about as far as I could. I did toys and small metal sculpture, and I won the National Silversmith competition with a periscope in silver. And Olaf was the judge. I feel like he was very much responsible for helping me to get that recognition. I'm very grateful to Tim Hawksworth for his having a building over in Norristown, the Norristown Arts Building, and he has workshops there and models. And he's always been a mentor of mine too. He's very positive about art. He's helped a lot of people free themselves up.
With your obvious love of nature, are you an environmentalist?
Yes, very much. I very much believe in that. I spend a lot of time out in the woods. I like to hike and walk. I go up to a farm up in northern Pennsylvania and paint by the pond there. I really like the water element up there. The water element's great.
Your interest in yoga, how does that relate to your painting?
I think in the painting, one of the things I like to do is free myself from my mind and really be in my body and almost in a meditative state. And doing the yoga with meditation is very much connecting with spirit and the breath and flowing through the body.
With non-objective paintings, there is sometimes a story behind the image. Gerry told me about the making of one of my favorites in the show, Space Garden 1.
I did it in the studio and used red paint in the center, and I went home and Sandy Hook happened. And after Sandy Hook, I came back into the studio and saw that the red in the center of the painting looked like a pistol. And I could not stand it because of Sandy Hook and all the children dying. So I put it all up for grabs again. The whole painting used different colors, and I guess I went in 2 more times, and then this painting came out.
And what a wonderful painting it is. A symphony of color, texture, drips with the heat of a tropical garden. I met Gerry's husband, John, and their lovely daughter, who was hoisting a very robust grandson. I asked her for her name.
Gigi.
Are you proud of your mother and her beautiful show?
Of course, it's fantastic. I'm very proud of her.
Did she neglect you in favor of painting as you were growing up?
Not at all. She inspired us.
You have teeth.
He does, he has big teeth.
I'm a little scared. I'm backing off.
Painting is a way for me to move through life in a relationship with the beloved. The paintings are the record I leave behind of my journey into spirit. They are in gratitude for my life.
You have a wonderful accent that reminds me of my childhood. Where are you from?
Pittsburgh.
Oh, yes.
Yay.
Gerry, thank you so much. Your work is just beautiful.
Thanks so much, John.